Welcome back to Talk to Me with the coach, Mayden, as we're on the road once again, take your youngsters behind the scenes. So what it's like being Major League ball player. I got the man here. I'm going to let you introduce yourself to my Chicago audience.
Yeah, I'm Raley.
I'm good at butchering names, so I'll let y'all do it on that. Every kid's dream of being in the big leagues. You're in the big leagues. What's this experience been like?
Oh, it's amazing. Just like you said, every kid's dream, and it was certainly mine. And it's still sometimes I still have to pinch myself, realize I'm here and believe it's true.
So what did you do? I mean, it's all about being discovered and having that opportunity. What was your opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I really, my opportunity was in college. I went to a small D2 school, and I knew that, the looks were going to be few and far between there. But I had a really good summer ball year, and that's kind of where I got found in the Northwoods League.
So you must have been the man in college.
I had good years in college.
You're going to be modest.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call myself the man, but, I had good years and put myself on the radar.
So you pulled out a few of them beast mode years. So let's take these youngsters back. What was high school like for you?
I mean, it was like everybody else. I worked my way onto the varsity team my sophomore year. I was really small at the time. I was like 5'6", 160 when I got my driver's license, so that was my sophomore year. But I battled. I didn't start as a sophomore until about 6-7 games into the season. I got my first start. I had a good game, and I started every game after that.
You mean you didn't give up baseball for that driver's license?
No, but I did give up football.
Oh, okay. Now you want us to think you was an athlete.
Right.
And what about college ball when you ventured off into college?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't, getting recruited very heavily. So my brother went to Lake Erie College, and I had an offer there. And I decided I wanted to go play with him and sign early. So that's what I did. And, it was ended up being the right spot for me.
So what was the difference between high school, college, and minor league life?
I mean, the minor league life is a really difficult one. I mean, it's a lot of games, and you're kind of bouncing around. Nothing's ever too sure, so it's a little bit different than college. But yeah, I mean, everything was a little bit of an adjustment. So, but you figure it out, and you got to learn to persevere and do that stuff.
So what was the Torrey Hunter talked about peanut butter and jelly sandwich in the minor leagues. What was your minor league meals like?
Honestly, I'll say I spent a lot of my minor league career with the Dodgers, and they feed the minor leaguers really well there, and they try to take care of us the best they can. So I really have no complaints about how anything was run, from the Dodgers to the Twins to here with the Rays. So I think all three of those organizations do a really nice job taking care of their players.
So you telling all those minor leagues they better play for the Dodgers, the Rays,
I can't speak for any other organizations because I haven't been there, but for the three I have been, they always took care of us.
So did you get peanut butter and jelly?
Oh, we ate a lot of peanut butter and jellies, but good thing I like peanut butter and jelly, I guess.
Oh, okay. So what is the fans like? Up here you come 30, 40,000 in a crowd, and you go in the minor leagues, it might just be you and your teammates.
Yeah, I mean, it's still baseball. It's the same game regardless of how many fans are there. So, sometimes having fans is great, and there's other times that having fans isn't always the best. You have a bad day, and they let you know about it. So,
who were some of the players that impact your life the most along the way?
Players that I've watched or played with, or
either or.
I grew up in Cleveland, so I was a big Indians fan at the time, and I loved, Jim Thome, Travis Hafner, those guys, those big lefty power hitters were kind of my thing. And as for career goes, I think Mookie was super beneficial to me in LA. He's just the kind of guy that you want to learn from. Obviously, he's extremely talented, and he wasn't shy about sharing, his knowledge in the game and with you. So he's somebody I definitely look up to in the game, and am very happy I was able to be his teammate for a couple years.
You're throwing around some heavyweights. All right, let me give you this last question. Again, every kid's dream of being in the big leagues. Get that call, you're going to the big leagues, walk in the locker room for the very first time, see your uniform hanging up in the locker. What was that feeling like?
Well, my call-up was a little bit different than that. It was in the COVID year, so I was actually already with the team on the taxi squad, and they actually told me about 15 minutes before game time that I was going to be active for the game. So my story is a little bit different, but it is definitely a surreal feeling, and I was fortunate enough to debut on the day that the Dodgers got the World Series rings from
You
the year
just go put
past.
them Dodgers in there.
Yeah, so it was, it's just a cool experience.
Coach, take youngsters behind the scenes with the man. Thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.